Good morning, everybody. This is Monday, the 6th of May, 2019. This is Jamie, the Hedge teacher. And I'd like to say a big hi to Justina and Tomic here in Mallorca who are listening in, and also to Dave and Di in the UK. I hope the weather's good in the UK as it is here. It's a beautiful sunny day. Really enjoying this lovely spring weather, although the temperature's still a little cool from time to time. Now, let's have a look at the markets and see what's going down. So Monday morning, the markets have been open for a few hours here in Europe. So we have gold coming in at 1282.20, and that's up almost 3 points. It had a low of 1280 and a high of 1284.30. Silver is at 1491, just dropped a little bit down into the red there, but hopefully getting closer to that $15 mark. That had a low of 1473 and a high of 1495. Platinum coming in at 872, and that's dropped 2 points, and that had a low of 857 and a high of 875. Onto the cryptocurrencies, and most of them are showing just slightly in the red, 1, 2, 3, 4%, and that's pretty much all of them just hitting a little lower than it did in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin coming in at $5,685.50 at this particular point in time, which is 11:40 on Monday morning. Ethereum is 161.10. Ripple is 29.76, so it hasn't quite hit that 30-cent mark as yet. And then the rest are pretty much in the reds, again, 2, 3, 4%. Onto the main stock prices at the moment. The Dow 30 is at 26,504.95, and that's up $197. S&P 500, that's at 2,945.64, and the Nasdaq is 8,164. We'll see how these all the prices on silver and gold, cryptocurrencies, and on the stock markets as well, how this goes with some of the news that's coming out at the moment, especially to do with the US trade deals with China. So there's quite a bit of news coming through on that side of things. On to CoinGate, their news at the moment coming in 3 hours ago. Institutional money isn't coming to Bitcoin, and the crypto winter is not over yet. And Warren Buffett still talking about Bitcoin as a gambling device, and the bearish and bullish scenarios for Bitcoin. So there's a little bit on CoinGap coming through on there. On the crypto potato, they haven't hit too much into the news yet. The only new one that they have coming out is the altcoin Unseason. BTC dominant surges to 56%, while altcoin prices drop severely. Other than that, on crypto potato, there's not a lot of new news coming through as yet. On to CCN, talking about the instant crypto lender reveals where millennials are blowing borrowed Bitcoin. So there's a full article on that. Bitfinex reveals 1 billion token sale, despite 850 million Tether scandal. Dow nightmare Monday looms on the 200 billion Trump Chinese tariff threat. So that's quite a bit of that hitting the news. On to Bitcoin exchange guide for today, May the 6th, EOS price predictions. All the price predictions there, and community cautions about crypto MLM, Omega Group, and its BitBonds rewards. The Tron Debt Weekly Report Summary shows consistent growth for TRX network. Other news we have around the place. We have Norway's 1.1 trillion wealth fund has enjoyed a record quarter. The world's largest sovereign wealth investor earned a return of 9.1% on its investments in Q1, gaining $84 billion or $16,000 per citizen. IKEA developing meatless meatballs. France is banning electric scooters from its pavements, and riders will be fined €135 if caught using the scooters in pedestrian areas. Officials blaming the spate of accidents and growing frustrations over congestions and on paths. And something like 15,000 e-scooters have been sold from companies like Lionbird and Uber, which have flooded the streets. Stronger than expected economic data has contradicted a dire warning from the International Monetary Fund less than a month after the organisation warned of a delicate moment for the global economy. The FT reports, Financial Times reports, that EU, China and the US, comprising almost half of global output, have published their first quarter estimates, and all three have been stronger than expected. And Facebook building a cryptocurrency payment systems, looking for investments of about $1 billion. So if you have a spare billion floating around, give them a call. And this report from the Wall Street Journal. If I had $1 billion, I'm not sure whether I'd be putting it into the Facebook crypto payment. So that's sort of the news. True news hasn't really come through with much at the moment. Again, talks about Trump, the China deal, and everything else that's coming through from there. But what I would like to mention, or what I'd like to talk about today, I've just put the blog onto the site, and that talks about how to face failure as an entrepreneur, as any sort of business, or generally in life. I mean, it's a part of our normal day life, and I've wanted to talk about this, and I've just started a series now about what schools don't teach you, and this is the first one, number 1 today, and it's talking about how to face failure and turn it into a positive rather than just a negative, to learn to grow, to accept what is happening and move on. It's part of our lives. It's all, that's how we learn, that's how we grow, that's how we do things. And it's about dealing with it, being true to yourself, understanding, learning the lessons that we have from this, and taking those feelings and emotions that we have inside and looking at ways to look at that. So that blog has just gone out onto the website. Check that out. That's at www.thehedgeteacher.info and .com. And there will be links also on Twitter and Instagram. So have a great day. Really good to catch up with you. Monday morning, it's beautiful sunny weather here. Might have to get out and get a little bit of recharged batteries in the sun at some stage. So I hope you're all well, having a lovely day, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Bye for now.